that it cannot be taken lightly, you know, as much as people that you may be designing for might think that all you have to do is to put two things together and get your design ready. That's not really what design is. Katibe. I don't know. Design is so hard that you need to definitely go through something that's very simple too many times to get it right. For instance, I just want to say that because of, I don't know if you can see on the screen, I'm just adjusting the logo here. I feel like the logo should be the same font as this one over here, and that would usually be the start of the project. Actually, don't know, I've cropped this page, not cropped, I've shaped it with with the same shape as this one here, but I think I don't want to do it like this anymore. Actually, I just want to import this picture again, file. I'm gonna place the file over here. I'm using Figma right now, and I'm trying to work on this design, and I just want to pretend it's the same person that I'm actually designing the website for. And right now I'm supposed to get it to the crop. Let's have a look. I can align the picture with the top. It goes to the top, it aligns it to the top of the page, and I don't want that. I just want to bring it down a bit, and let's have a look. So as I was saying, guys, designing is pretty hard. It's pretty hard. You need to give those guys who are designing, give them some grace, because the problem with that is I'm just gonna crop it, and cropping it means I just want to bring it, make an image, upload from computer. It's the same image, I just want to bring it down. My goal here is just to position it within the frame, but it must show. Oh, actually, sorry, here's the crop. I'm just gonna bring it slightly up, ever so, yeah, and then that's the crop I want. And then now I'm just gonna bring it down over here. With design, it's never like an easy thing. I think I like the original image, the image that I had before. I like it better than this one, so let's see if I can replace, place an image, same image. Let's have a look. Yeah, I prefer this one, however I wanted her to be flipped the other way around, and let me do that by doing this and go back to crop. So I'm just gonna go back to crop, and where's the crop? You know, and these tools are so many, guys, that you end up not knowing which one you have to use. Honestly, you not which one to use, but to actually you end up not knowing, not remembering everything about these tools. That's how there are so many that you wait. Oh, there's crop again. Cancel. Here's crop. Yeah, these tools are so many, guys, that you can actually also, as a designer, end up forgetting how each tool is being used. I don't like it. I don't like it like this. Let me try and crop it again and just bring her up again and see if she were to be like that. No, let's go back to the original picture. So I'm just doing Control Z to go back to the picture that I had. Remember this one? Yeah, for now I'm gonna leave it with this one, and I have another. This is just for the hero section, and I don't know if this shape, let me just, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. I have to crop again and bring it up over here and enter. Yeah, So this is the hero section that I'm still working on because I don't quite like the way it is here, and I was actually trying to redo that, but this will be on the blog page. So this will be the current blog post, and then the next blog post will sit like that, and the third blog post, so there will be an image over here. Yeah, and the image will be shaped with that shape. Then the other part would be the about page. So I actually created a number of pages, so you can see this is the landing page. I can extend it, and then this is the blog page, how the blog is, the layout of the blog is gonna look like. And I can actually change. I think I would rather have this picture go all the way here and have 250 again on this corner here, 250 over here, 250 to turn that thing into yeah. And should I remove the background? I think I should delete that background and do that and replace the image. So I'm going to, let's replace the image again quickly. File, place image. I'm going to put the same image. I just want it to sit better, and then now that it's there, I think I can crop it. Let's crop it and see if cropping it would do it justice. I can actually crop it up to here. I think I want it like that, and then I just wanted to have this styled differently. I just want to put it in the middle over here for the main blog post, and that as well, and still put it slightly over here. It's an excerpt from the blog, and everything I want to put it in the middle. I just want to put this and put, should I like with command or with shift? I'll take it with shift for now and bring it somewhere here in the middle again, and I will probably have to give this curve as well on the side that's here. For anything that's in the middle, I would rather have it have the curve on both sides, so it's 50, just gonna 50 pixels. Yeah, read more button, and then I'll put this as well. I wanted it to be below, I want it here, so the button will have to go slightly up over here, and then everything is there. So there's a line. Should I bring it over here? Yeah, I'm not sure about the line so far, or actually the whole of this section should go up because I have too much space up here. Yeah, up here, and I'm seeing something here. The picture is slightly bigger than the frame. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix that after, but yeah, I just noticed the picture needs to be positioned again. Let me use crop tool again and just bring this something like so. Yeah, I think now it's fine. Yeah, I just put it back, but it's not centered, so I'm just gonna center it, and then everything else should follow that. This also center, this also, oh no, this also, I want to is it selected now? Yeah, center, so everything should be centered. So I think for me, the blog post, then I'm gonna take everything slightly up like so. I think the spacing will work better when I'm now doing the detail. Right now I'm just going through the simplest layout. I'm not quite doing I'm just doing the layout. The details, usually I work on the details after, and here for the exempt I'm gonna have a little bit more even here. So I wanted to have the second overlay over here. I needed to have a second overlay, and let's have a look. So I was gonna take selection. How do I create that thing? Shape. I need to create a shape. I can actually just duplicate this shape, put it over here, and go with this over here. Sometimes when I'm a bit lazy, I do this kind of work. And then this side here, the other side is 250, so I'll do 250 as well over here, 250. And then the font should be above the text, so this should be, I can't remember, on the layers. You have to go to the layers now on this side over here and go to the layers to see what comes on top of what. But the point here was, design is a little bit too hard because you have to keep refining it as you go, and every step of the way you have to keep adjusting. And when you are done with this, you give it to the client, and the client says, no, I don't like that font, I don't like that color, I don't like that whatever. You have to redo it again. So usually as a business, the first thing is you have to give the client your work process. So meaning that on your, you have to sign to sign a deal first with the client, because if you don't do that, the client will keep revising forever. So in order to avoid that, you have to give them how you work. I can't remember the proper word for that. You give them the, like your contract that states your work process. So meaning that they must give you this, you'll revise so many times, and then after this it's a sign off, all these things. You give them those steps so that you don't work on the same thing too many times. Yeah. So here I didn't plan to make this video, I just made it because of I wanted to share with you guys that designing can never be easy, and that's why hygiene is important. You need to charge them. Okay guys, see you on the next video.